Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the economic realities of the poorest Muslim majority countries based on GDP per capita, poverty rates, and other critical economic indicators. We're going to take a hard look at the numbers, the historical context, and yes, even the systems that keep these countries trapped in cycles of poverty. Get ready to question everything you thought you knew, because things are about to get real quick. Afghanistan, a nation with a history as rich and complex as its rugged terrain, but for decades it's also been synonymous with conflict. We're talking a GDP per capita hovering around a meager $400. That's lower than most smartphones, folks. Decades of war have crippled infrastructure, scared away investment, and left its people in a constant state of survival. But here's the thing. Afghanistan possesses untapped mineral wealth, a strategic location, and a resilient population. So why does this cycle of poverty persist? Let's dig deeper. Burundi. Often relegated to a footnote in global news, this small East African nation has a GDP per capita of just $277. That's less than a round-trip plane ticket for most of us. Political instability, corruption, and limited access to education and healthcare have kept Burundi economically paralyzed. But there's more to this story. Burundi boasts fertile land, a young and growing population, and the potential for tourism. So why is Burundi stuck in this economic quagmire? Let's unpack the complexities. The Central African Republic, a nation grappling with a name that reflects its geographic reality and its economic state central, yet struggling to find its footing. This country, located in the heart of Africa, is a land of contrasts and contradictions. With a GDP per capita of just $333, the Central African Republic is plagued by conflict, displacement, and a lack of basic infrastructure. The economy is in shambles, and the scars of war are visible everywhere. Imagine living in a country where armed groups control more territory than the government. This reality has led to widespread instability and fear among the population, where access to clean water and healthcare is a luxury few can afford. Many communities rely on unsafe water sources, and healthcare facilities are often underfunded and understaffed. But amidst the turmoil, there's a glimmer of hope. Local communities are coming together, showing resilience and determination to build a better future. The Central African Republic is rich in natural resources, including diamonds, timber, and gold. These resources hold the potential to transform the nation's fortunes. So why does this potential remain unrealized? Let's investigate. The answer lies in a complex web of historical, political, and economic factors that have hindered development and progress. Corruption, mismanagement, and external influences have all played a role in keeping the country from reaching its full potential. As we delve deeper, we'll uncover the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead for the Central African Republic. Chapter 4. Chad, Beyond the Oil Fields. Chad. When you think of Chad, you might picture vast deserts and oil fields, and you wouldn't be wrong. But this image masks a harsh reality for many of its citizens. With a GDP per capita of $596, Chad is heavily reliant on oil exports, making it vulnerable to global price fluctuations. But here's the catch. Despite its oil wealth, poverty is rampant, and access to basic services remains a distant dream for many. So, where's the disconnect? Why hasn't oil wealth translated into widespread prosperity? Let's connect the dots. Chapter 5. Guinea-Bissau, the turbulent path to progress. Guinea-Bissau. Nestled on the West African coast, this small nation has a story marked by political turmoil and economic hardship. With a GDP per capita of $647, Guinea-Bissau has struggled to break free from the shackles of its past. Coups, corruption, and drug trafficking have scared off investors and hindered development. But amidst the challenges, there's a resilient spirit. Guinea-Bissau possesses fertile land, abundant fishing grounds, and a rich cultural heritage. So why does this potential remain largely untapped? Let's delve into the complexities. Chapter 6. Mali, a nation at a crossroads. Mali, a nation synonymous with ancient empires and a rich cultural tapestry. From the legendary city of Timbuktu to the grand mosques of Djenné, Mali's history is etched in its ancient architecture and cultural heritage. But today, Mali faces a different kind of battle, an economic one. The bustling markets and vibrant street scenes mask the underlying struggles of daily life. With a GDP per capita of $676, Mali is grappling with poverty, food insecurity, and the effects of climate change. The farmers toil under the relentless sun, battling droughts that threaten their livelihoods and food supply. Add to that political instability and the threat of terrorism, and you have a recipe for a perfect storm. The streets echo with the voices of protest, while the military presence is a constant reminder of the ongoing conflict. But Mali is also a nation of resilience, known for its music, its art, and its people's determination. The soulful melodies of Malian musicians and the vibrant colors of local artists reflect a spirit that refuses to be broken. So how can Mali break free from this cycle of poverty? Let's explore the possibilities. From grassroots development projects to educational initiatives, there are glimmers of hope. The children in schools today could be the leaders of a prosperous Mali tomorrow. Economic growth initiatives are paving the way for a brighter future, but the journey is far from over. Chapter 7, Niger battling the odds. Niger, a nation synonymous with the Sahara Desert, but also with a different kind of struggle, the fight against poverty. With a GDP per capita of $694, Niger consistently ranks among the lowest in the world. Drought, desertification, and high population growth have created a perfect storm of challenges. But Niger is also a nation of resilience, known for its uranium reserves, its agricultural potential, and its people's determination. So how can Niger overcome these obstacles and chart a new course towards prosperity? Let's examine the possibilities. Chapter 8, Sierra Leone. Scars of conflict, seeds of hope. Sierra Leone. A nation scarred by civil war, a conflict that lasted over a decade, leaving deep wounds and a legacy of destruction. The war, which began in 1991, was marked by brutal violence, displacing millions and devastating communities. But today, Sierra Leone is also one striving to rebuild and recover. The resilience of its people is evident in the ongoing reconstruction efforts, as they work tirelessly to restore their homes and communities. With a GDP per capita of $744, the nation has made significant strides since the end of the conflict. Economic growth, though slow, is a testament to the determination of its people. However, challenges remain. Unemployment and poverty are still widespread, affecting a large portion of the population. Many communities continue to struggle with underdevelopment and lack of opportunities. Basic infrastructure such as clean water sources and electricity is still lacking in many rural areas, hindering progress and development. But Sierra Leone is also a nation of resilience, where communities come together to support one another. The spirit of cooperation and determination is strong, driving local initiatives and community projects. Known for its diamond reserves, which have both fueled conflict and provided economic opportunities, Sierra Leone also boasts beautiful beaches that attract tourists from around the world. The indomitable spirit of its people shines through in their daily lives and cultural celebrations, reflecting a deep sense of hope and optimism for the future. So how can Sierra Leone heal the wounds of the past and build a brighter future? Through education, community development, and innovative solutions, the nation is paving the way for a more prosperous tomorrow. Let's delve into the possibilities, exploring the initiatives and efforts that are driving Sierra Leone towards a hopeful and sustainable future. Chapter 9, Somalia, a nation adrift. Somalia, a nation synonymous with piracy, famine, and state failure. But there's another side to Somalia, a story of resilience, entrepreneurship, and a rich cultural heritage. With a GDP per capita of $803, Somalia has endured decades of conflict and instability, leaving its economy in tatters. But amidst the chaos, there's a glimmer of hope. Somalis in the diaspora are sending remittances back home, fueling a nascent private sector. So can Somalia capitalize on this momentum and turn the tide against poverty? Let's explore the possibilities. Chapter 10, Yemen War's Cruel Toll. Yemen, once a land of ancient civilizations and bustling trade routes, now synonymous with one of the world's worst humanitarian crises. With a GDP per capita of $872, Yemen has been ravaged by civil war, pushing millions to the brink of famine. The conflict has decimated infrastructure, crippled the economy, and left its people in a state of desperation. But Yemen is also a nation of resilience, known for its unique architecture, its rich history, and its people's unwavering spirit. So how can Yemen find peace and rebuild its shattered economy? Let's explore the possibilities. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on global economic issues. Let us know in the comments which country's economic situation surprised you the most. These 10 nations, each grappling with unique challenges, remind us that behind the statistics are real people with stories that deserve to be heard. It's time to move beyond the headlines and engage in meaningful conversations about poverty, inequality, and our collective responsibility to create a more just and equitable world.